Hey traders, Jonathan here with Control the Trade, and we had a request for Nike, NKE, ticker NKE, so we're taking a look at that real quick. The first thing that comes to mind for me for Nike is this is a long-term buy-hold type of stock. This is not something like a vehicle that I would typically day trade, but we can still read the chart and see what we can come out of this with. We can look at short-term charts, we can look at long-term charts, and right now the long-term trend is up. We are bullish. However, it's starting to turn a little bit, and I had a monthly chart up here. Let me go back to the daily. The daily chart is starting to teeter. Well, it already has been teetering. We broke through three major moving averages here that I use to chart 20, 50, and the 200 period moving average, being this well below the 200 period moving average, which we haven't closed below that in, I don't even know how long. It's been a very long time. That out. So yeah, I mean, Nike has been above the 200 period moving average this entire time, and breaking that now is definitely more bearish. I'm not saying that it's going to fall apart. It's having a pullback here. You got to watch 125.44, which is our most recent pivot low here. We had a lot of volume that day. Maybe that was an earnings day. I'm not sure. Haven't looked. But we are making lower highs and lower lows. So that's going to be more bearish for Nike. I like to take a look at the weekly chart and the monthly as well. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart gives us some good information here, I think. And you can see we're coming into the 50-week moving average. So it would not surprise me at all if we went down to about 127, 128, 128.50, somewhere in that area to test this area right here. You have a Fibonacci retracement here, an important one, the 618 retracement right here, at least the way I drew it, and coinciding with the 50-week moving average. So let's see what happens there. If we breach the 50-week moving average, then I'm going to say Nike is looking very bearish at that point. And let's look at the monthly. Then you have the 20-month moving average all the way down here at 114. Something to be aware of in case we have a big flush. We have a lot of support here at the bottom of this candle, which is 121.10, and we have a corresponding 50% Fibonacci at 120.70. So 121 is another support area to keep in mind. 121, 128. These Fibonacci lines definitely come in handy. If you haven't used Fibonacci retracements, I highly recommend them. You'll notice when you go back how many times the numbers get hit. It's pretty remarkable stuff. So that's my quick look at Nike, but you know, before I actually go, let's look at a shorter term chart just in case the person that requested this is in a day trade with this or a swing trade. Again, not much different, same exact type of pattern, same bearish pattern here, very bearish. To get back the bull case here, we're going to have to start closing hourly, daily above, let's say 133, 134. And let's look at the daily chart one more time. Definitely have to recapture that 200 period moving average, which is 132.98. But you have these moving averages are all converging here, so if you get a nice big up move above these, I'm not saying it's going to continue higher, but you should be able to get in the maybe mid 130s, maybe even as high to fill this gap here. But overall, I would take some profit off the table if you're looking to do that, or if you've already made a lot of money on Nike. Otherwise, if you're just a long-term investor, most likely you just buy this, you hold it, you take the dividend, set it, and forget it, and don't even worry about the charts. Well, I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe and like this video if you found any value. And remember, don't let the trade control you.